name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Janya's Grave Gaming. As you can see, this time I'm gonna go with something different. I know I already announced what my plans are, and it's gonna be a long kind of journey because we're talking 3 games at the very least, and I was asked, well, more than asked, suggested from one of you people, the subscribers, to actually also go a little deeper into Max Payne and probably also play Quantum Break, which I don't know if I'm gonna play because, to be honest, I did try to play that game, but I didn't really like it, the game itself, not the story. Of course, the story is, well, Sam Lake, right? So yeah, that is the project. And we start from the start, which is Alan Wake. I think Max Payne can come afterwards because, well, if you're new to this, you'll see. And without any further ado, let's get going. Oh no, wait, a little more ado. I'm going to play keyboard and mouse. I know some people won't like this choice, but it's a shooter and I play shooters this way. It's gonna be less immersive, probably. But I don't know, that's how I always play this kind of games, and that's how I want to play them. I might change my mind as I go, but we'll see about that. Let's get going.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Okay. Oh, I already got there, like I was just checking how sensitive the camera is, but... Alright. So, if you're wondering, I'm playing the remaster and at 1440p.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
And I gotta also say that this part has
collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Oh, there was a coffee thing here. I must have taken it when I was testing. Sorry. Anyway, I was saying, like, this port is not exactly the best port I ever seen. I need to play it on borderless window because otherwise the FPS crashes the game. It goes so high on FPS that basically crashes the game every time it tries to do a scene transition. But I managed to find a happy setting, or so it seems. There's gonna be a lot of glitching people, so get ready.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder?
There you go. First
Think
glitch.
you're God? Ugh. You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. There would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, because I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
Okay, that was kind of a self-critical moment. Also, I'm sorry. I said glitch, and there you go, a glitch. I don't remember what this QR code does, but I think I'm gonna try and see what it does. Maybe I'm gonna add it in post. I don't know.
I was trapped here. Had been for what felt like years. Outside reality. What we count as real. I wrote to find a way out. I wrote to master this place. To learn its secrets. Use that knowledge to rewrite my reality. Once upon a time, I had written hard-boiled crime books set in New York City. Till I was sick of it. The Alex Casey books. A detective solving cases of murder. Corruption and madness in the dark city. This place tapped into my unconscious mind. Drew from there. Twisting what it stole into a nightmare that took shape around me. A mystery. A detective story. I needed a detective to guide me. Echoes of Casey haunted me.
By the way, we know who the guy is. If you didn't do the games, you probably don't. I cannot really read what he says there. Anyways, let's carry on. Wow. That was overly athletic.
You missed your deadline. Damn.
Hey, I thought I dodged. I didn't dodge.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
I told you. Alan, he literally told you.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
I hope it doesn't give me any other glitches, because I'm already losing my patience. I read of so many people having issues with this game. It's incredible. Plus, I have a relatively recent graphics card, so maybe the drivers are not exactly the best either. Yeah, okay.
Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I was trapped.
Come on.
Follow the light. You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Okay.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand? No. Follow my light.
I don't know. I don't really want to say anything because, like, there is any one of you that never seen this game before, which is unlikely. But if somebody didn't see this, I don't want to spoil it.
Your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing.
But yeah, what he says,
You can't.
he's got a reason to be.
The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Take the light.
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Takes a while, but I don't want to use the battery too much.
You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Thank you, Tom.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
It felt like kind of a radio thing, and from Tom Zane is all. I'll give you back the line, Helen. This? I never noticed this. What if I... Well, I might have wasted those, but it's fine. Because if there is one thing that is better doing here, is actually running.
I'm gonna kill you. This is it, Wait.
Come on, Wake. I don't remember how to say. Okay.
You're dead, just like.
You reckon?
I can keep this up forever.
Good to know. Anyway, the way they calculated how it gets tired. It feels like you have just enough time but also don't. Well, actually you can waste a little bit of time here. There was something to pick up there, another coffee thing. I guess it's coffee, maybe tea, depends. I'm gonna get rid of myself.
He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
And I'm back. Sorry guys, I'm not really used to deactivate things on the fly, like take the camera off and whatever.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife, if you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake.
Ooh.
A pleasure.
Sorry.
I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Thank you. Well, I hope that anyways my deactivated things on the fly doesn't ruin the video, because I haven't tested it.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Okay, shall we go back to the car now?
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Hey, that was my idea.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
Also, the videos are not exactly 60 FPS. Like, I'm having 60 FPS, but the videos are 30.
I've forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Try
Right.
the coffee.
So much
Just
for
don't
quiet
blame me
vacation.
when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Okay.
Are you staying long, Mr. Wake? I can't believe it. I'm having a conversation with Alan Wake.
Okay. Enough geeking out.
Are you on your own, or is
Do
your wife
me a
with you?
favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in
It does
your
that.
sleep.
Get stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack. Yes, that's my favorite tune.
Oh, no. The wrong button.
Coconut.
Shut your mouth, you demented has-been. If I had my hammer,
Now
I'd shut
that's
it
what I'm
for you.
talking about.
See?
Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Sorry, they like this. There's nothing else to say.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
You don't want to die, do
I
you?
didn't want to wait. I
Worse.
wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as
He didn't
possible.
listen.
The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
I just wanted to try.
Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in.
Oh,
and to meet
Minus.
your wife.
Also Minus.
I insist.
Thanks.
Alright. Let's go back then.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed. And then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
That stance is not normal, is it? She's, I don't know. She's bent. I fell asleep.
That sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
Okay.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Well, bye.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero.
I got some flashlights, just in case.
Okay, I'm going by.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home, okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
I'm back.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia, the fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Yeah, but before then, we got to have a look around. I hope it doesn't go dark before they finished. It would be a very cruel thing to do to a gamer, right? And there's a lot to explore, which makes me think it might be the case. Oh, look.
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a caldera. There was a dormant volcano under it.
By the way, still said caldera, not caldera, but it's alright, Alan. You're the writer, not like forcibly a person that can say the words you can write, I guess. That's a stupid thing to think, right? Graphically speaking, though, this game was good. I mean, the remaster at least. I don't remember the original. I played that so many years ago, I don't really remember how... I remember the graphics were good, I mean, for the time, though. So, I'm not really sure, like, if this is, like, a lot improved or just, you know, partially. If you know what I mean. This is Alan, jogging everywhere rather than walking. She's on her way as well, okay.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Good.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Oh.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Which, of course, means they aren't happy, right?
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge, The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Alice? Honey?
Okay, let's have a look around.
The Deer Fest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now, let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM. And now, some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile. The old door had played a trick on me. Alice wouldn't have come out in the dark. The water was black. I couldn't help but imagine all sorts of horrors lurking in the depths below.
Maybe that's the problem. Stop imagining. Let's see if I can open all the doors. I never checked.
I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
July the 4th, 1970. Oh, this is just a window. Okay.
Surprise!
Alice?
Oh, damn, Alice.
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan?
Uh-oh.
Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark.
Why am I looking up?
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming! What the hell? Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Oh, forgot something, have I? Wait a sec. Okay, I'm back altogether. Sorry. As I said, I'm still trying to understand how those commands work properly.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Nobody likes that face, no worries.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Damn. Yep. You saved yourself somehow. Is the brightness of the game a little too high? Maybe I can see quite clearly.
Hello? Is someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Okay. We all know what that means. Or maybe we don't. Just looking around because I don't know if there is any collectible that I missed, and well, there might be.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
We'll see about that. Just want to have a look around just in case. God, it's dark. I mean, it's not like I'm expecting a forest in the night to be... I mean, this is even too illuminated.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Doesn't feel like nobody cares. I mean, it does feel. It doesn't feel like anybody cares. Ah, I'm so sorry.
Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen,
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
I'm sorry, but like it makes me laugh a bit. Just find it funny the way he talks. He calls himself. How do I read it? How do I read it? Oh, it's because I already found them, so it doesn't make me read it again.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Okay, and maybe
Departure
this is
by Alan Wake.
No, I don't remember, because I did all this part, of course.
The man turned to face me.
No, this one we already read.
The
This
taking
one.
stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Yeah, of course, I'm not playing in nightmare mode. This is normal. But yeah. Anyways, let's carry on. We're gonna read those things later on, maybe. Stop saying fair and square. Sounds like a broken advertising thing, doesn't it?
To arrive,
Have I failed to arrive?
lose. Shit. It's the latest.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
So yeah, this was when he would say how to use the light, basically.
During your trying, it's the latest thing. Incontestably proven. Health let you.
Yes.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Let me ask.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Cholesterol levels down.
The spat.
I don't remember how to flee from this. Ah, that's how. What the hell? God.
The bulldozer had gone over the cliff with the office. I hoped Stucky had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out.
That's actually fair enough.
more of them.
My god, it doesn't... Oh! It's weird, I never died at this point, but now I'm just being stupid, I guess.
There were more of them. My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Okay, there must be something hidden here.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
We gotta keep the flares for when we really need it. Well, that
The dark
changes?
forest was the last place I wanted to
this.
go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season!
Find me something? Good. This is probably the way forward. Okay, another manuscript. If it did tell me which manuscript page I'm picking, I could read it on the fly, but apparently that's not how this works. So this one we read, probably
I heard
this.
them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Okay, no.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Okay, probably not that. I'm sorry, I didn't know it would have saved that. I honestly thought it wouldn't. That's why I started a new game. It's fine. Let's carry on.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Well, if we play properly, we should be able to. This is basically just the tutorial anyways.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Come on. And then manuscript page was here. Okay. He just had to prompt me to read it again. That's all he needed to do. Like. Okay. I think I faced that quite alright. I remember there were more things to fight, but I don't know. Oh, there you go. Up there?
Taken. They're taken.
So now we know, I mean, I knew it already, but yeah, the Taken, so that file that talked about how to fight them with the light, I think it would have been here. Or somewhere around here anyways. This camera is really shaky even when it's not supposed to be shaky, if you know what I mean. It really, it really feels like a scared person is wielding it. I mean, that's probably the feeling they wanted to go to.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Oh, revolver full.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
The hell is that? Oh, just an helmet. Okay, started to get used to it, I guess. Was there anything? Oh yeah, shotgun. Another manuscript page. Let's see what this could have been. This maybe?
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Okay. Not good, I'm assuming. And now we have the advantage of light. Oh look, I missed that last time. I did all the first episode basically. All the first chapter, if you wanna say. But yeah, I wasn't really expecting it to memorize those things. I thought it would have not been that way. But well, it is what it is, isn't it? Is it gonna be okay? Ah, come on. Oh, ow. I know, he's a rider. He's not really used to any kind of physical exertion, shall we say. Why does it go... Oh! This is because the camera is not exactly perfectly centered, but the character is supposed to be moving, you know, in the straight direction, because you're using... I'm using the... You know, those buttons. Such a pain. Okay. Nothing? Okay. Thank you.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, you know, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Oh, Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
And music. Okay, I guess we carry on. Manuscript page.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is third.
Okay, thank you. Somebody likes their hot dogs. They're coming out, aren't they? Won't you try anymore? I know you guys are around, come on. Okay. I know there are more. Maybe not. Good. Oh, no more batteries? Oh, well, fine. Let's go. Another cache. What's behind these things, though?
for the day.
Okay.
We enjoy the magnificent.
Come on, come inside. Oh, TV. I just wanna check if there is anything else. No.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
This is all Twin Peaks.
Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Well, guys, sorry, but I gotta take 5. I'm back, everyone. So, let's carry on, I suppose. There are gonna be those 3 people outside, probably. Or maybe not. Okay, this is where I got the note about Stucky. Not sure why I had to switch that off. comes.
Patience! Even with the engine takes hours to cool.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Let's have a look around. I don't remember if I did before. I think if I shoot that, it should actually fall, shouldn't it? No. It's fine. I don't see any indication of anything hidden. Since this game pretty much tells you everything at the end of the day. And well, it's also quite linear, so yeah, a quick look around is usually enough to tell if there is anything you should be checking any further, or yeah. Anyways, wow, come on, you cannot jump off that. Surprise?
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
I think there was something up here too. Or maybe not.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Okay, checkpoint.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
And you can tell they're right. And I think I missed. Would be curious to go and check. I wonder, are they gonna keep on coming to me, or because it's still acting as if, yeah. Damn it. Yeah, I think if I stay here, they're gonna keep on coming. And it's probably gonna be the same on the other side. Yeah. But there's nothing this time. Oh, there are more coming. What, behind me? Oh no, I'm just wasting bullets actually, but it's fine. I was curious to check, and so I did.
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
Restrooms now.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
No, you were not, and now it seems like...
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
There you go. It's not exactly the same as finding them when the game wants you to, but this is what it is. Nothing to pick up, I suppose. Okay.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.